Hi everyone, welcome back. We'll be presenting our steak and lobster dish for JJ McGuire today. So in your packages, what you're going to receive is you're going to receive your strip loin that's just been vac packed. So you can just pull that out and let it sit. You're going to get your lobster tail, asparagus, your baked potato, cheese, bacon, chives, your sour cream. And then you're also going to get your lobster butter, your drawn butter, and red wine jus. So for the lobster butter and the red wine jus, you can just put it into a small pot and just slowly warm them up and then just set them aside until you're ready. So for the steaks, the asparagus and the lobster, in your kits you'll have herb oil. I've just brushed it with herb oil and then given it a little bit of a salt and pepper. So if I can move around, hopefully everybody can still catch me. We're gonna walk on over to the grill. So when grilling steaks, always make sure your grill's clean and oiled. Steak goes on. And the most important thing about grilling steaks is resting your steak. So if you can see on the right side here is I already have some rested steaks. And what they are basically is when you're cooking your steak, you want to cook it one color under, and then take it off the heat and let it rest to room temperature. And what that's doing is allowing the blood to absorb back into the meat to make it more tender, more flavorful. And also, so when you cut your steak on your plate, it's not going to bleed out blood. So you just want to let them kind of sit off one temperature below, and then when you're ready to go, you can just throw them back on the grill and bring them up to the color that you want. So flipping to the one side, I'll pull that one off and then I'm going to let that one rest. When you're ready to eat, about a minute or two in advance, and you're bringing back up your steaks can go back on the grill. Your asparagus can also go on the grill. And then your lobster tail on the grill as well. In the meantime, for the baked potato, I've just partially warmed it up with nothing on it. As it gets warm, I added the cheese and the bacon, and then I'm just going to throw it back in the oven to melt it all one more time. All right, so we're just gonna give it a flip. The lobster's nice and cooked. We don't want to overcook the lobster. You're gonna seize the meat, and it's gonna be very tough to eat. Another minute, and that will be ready. All right, everything's looking good. Medium rare. We can pull off our steaks. Our lobster tail. Our asparagus. And we're ready to plate. So we have our baked potato. This can kind of go on anywhere that you want. We have our strip loin. Our asparagus. Lobster tail. On the side, we're going to put our drawn butter for our tail. If you're like me, you like a lot of sour cream, so I'm gonna put a nice big dollop on the top. Our chives. And then finally, our red wine soup. And there you have steak and lobster with our double loaded baked potato. Thank you.